This is Arvel Tauber with Money XLive. I'm with Daniel. Daniel, how you doing today, bud?
I'm doing great, man. Just really excited to be at this awesome event.
So what do you think about it so far? Tell me.
I think it's amazing. I think it's a great concept of combining action sports, dancing, everything that teenagers are interested in with financial literacy, which is the boring issue, economics class. So it makes it really fun. It makes it amazing.
So what are you going to take out of this, though, as far as financially? Actually, let me rephrase that. What do you think the most important thing that Vince said is going to help you?
Wow. I would say, just talk about the credit. Keeping a good credit is really, really important because I'm actually trying to start a business.
Okay.
Yeah, and
tell me about that. Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm a renegade CEO, if you can say it. But I started a business called Laser Bearings, and we actually manufacture bearings for skateboards.
Oh, nice.
You see them right here.
Nice.
And that was one thing that I learned the hard way. My credit score. There were several school loans and things like that I had no idea affected me until I actually tried to get a loan.
Unfortunately, they don't teach you that. They don't teach you that in high school, do they?
No. And I mean, it's the important things that they should be teaching you, but.
The thing is, this credit stuff, it's pretty easy. It's not that hard. Basically, all we have to do, there's 5 things you need to remember. Pay your bills on time. That's simple. We've done that. The AutoX system, where we have the automatic bill pay set up, taking care of it for us. Next thing you want to do, make sure your debt is low. Not a problem either. We have a budget set up. Done. We're cool. Third thing, we want to have insurance, car and medical insurance. Something happens, you can't pay it, it hits your credit. Fourth thing, pretty simple. You want to check your credit once a year and also protect yourself against identity theft. And there's some tips on cashedu.com for you guys that will be able to take care of that for you. And now the fifth thing, bad accounting, is you need to build your credit. And this part will take some work. It'll take a little bit of work because I talked to many of you before the show. And most of you were saying to me, I don't have any credit. I don't have a credit card. I don't have a car loan. I don't have anything. So you have no credit. And you see, when you have no credit, that puts you into bad credit territory. And the reason it does this is because unless you prove to the credit bureau, unless you could prove to them you have the ability to repay money you borrow, they can't grade you. Now, it's just like school. If your teacher never gave you any homework, never gave you any tests, never took attendance, how would they give you a grade? Same thing with credit. And how we show them and how we build our credit is we need to take and pass those tests. And one of the cheapest and one of the easiest ways to do so is through a little plastic tool we call a credit card. Now, I know you guys heard me talking kind of bad stuff about it in the last section, but that's for people handling it the old way. The old way gets people in trouble. But how we do this the new way, we use this as a tool to build our credit. So what we do, we use our credit card each month, and we pay it off in full. That proves to them, hey, we're taking the test, and when we pay it off in full, we passed the test, our grade goes up. So we use this credit card and we pay it off in full. What do? We use it and we pay it off in full. Pretty basic stuff. Now, I don't want you guys going out there getting a credit card just yet, because this still causes a lot of people problems. A lot of people are out there in credit card debt, struggling. So what you want to have a little safety net in place. What I call my safety net is your 6-month emergency fund. We talked about that in the last section. Also, you want to have a working budget, which means you're able to save money each and every month. And lastly, you want to be able to control your spending. And when you do, you can go out and get your first credit card. Be careful with it, but you can use it as a tool to build your credit.